I wouldn't say that skateboarding has its own culture. You'll find that with skateboarders, they're all into different music, they're all dressing different. No two skateboarder is the same because everybody has their own individual interests outside of skateboarding. The only thing that brings everybody together is the skateboarding activity itself.
Skateboarding's historically been sort of the outsiders, people who've been told, oh, you can't play football, you don't like team sports, you know what I mean? It seems to draw people who are more, I would say more artistic, more passionate.
So having skateboarding as a career, strangely enough this isn't the first time I've tried it as a career. I used to have a skate shop in the city centre. So for me, once that skate shop closed a couple of years ago, I thought I didn't want to be part of skateboarding. I didn't want to be a part of the industry and all the politics that come with it. However, what I get out of this is seeing the way that kids develop themselves and the way that they come out of their shell.
Go. I'm Jack Dale, I'm a care worker from Sheffield. I've been skating since I was about 12, 13 year old. A friend of mine got me into it. When I met Jay, he was a lot shyer than he is now. He didn't have much confidence. He was interested in skateboarding but didn't necessarily have the right balance for it. His parents bought him a scooter and I decided to start taking him around the local spots. And I mean, as you can see, he's took to it as a sport, but as for his social life, you know, he's made friends, he opens up to people. Yeah, I think that the Sheffield scene is very strong. It's a very close community. Everybody seems to know everyone and everybody seems to get along.
We have a skate park which is the longest running privately owned skate park indoors, and it struggles year on year out because skateboarding is pushed out of the scene, in a sense of people don't want skateboarders in the city or around the city. They want them pushed to a quiet little corner where nobody can see or hear them. I think a lot of the reason why that kind of why society kind of sees it that way is mainly because of the stereotypes that comes with skateboarding.
I think people have got the stereotype wrong. I think the stereotype is like that guy who goes down to the skate park, smokes loads of weed and has blood down his arms and is rude, and a bit like the whole punk thing, like, which maybe at one point was like that, but now it's just people who want to push themselves in a sport just like any other sport, and like they're really genuinely nice people and everyone kind of wants to help each other get better at it.
I personally have been stereotyped a lot over the last 15 years. It was very recently. I was skating a little bit of the road just down from where I live, and it was just after a football match, and we got a bunch of football hooligans walked past us and started shouting a lot of abuse at us. It weren't until I turned around and said, well, actually, it's my job, this is what I get paid to do, that they then started to question, wait up, this guy's not a 13-year-old kid anymore, this guy's a full-grown man, and he's now telling me that he gets paid for doing what he loves.
I'd say it's probably on its way back up. We had a couple of fairly quiet years where it seemed to be that scooters were taking over the world, and we didn't see a lot of skaters, but because obviously the place was packed out with scooter kids.
Everyone is one, everyone's just there for one reason, skateboarding, so race, gender, sexuality, none of that ever comes into skateboarding. It's more about, oh, you're a skateboarder, let's go skate. Realistically, all they want to do is skate. And if you give them some terrain where you've got a nice big flat open surface, it's smooth and there's no obstructions, they'll be the happiest set of people alive.